Jesus is love.
Now it's time for another choir from the Midlands, the Birmingham Community Gospel Choir.
Most of the people in gospel choirs, and certainly in this gospel choir, have a commitment and a faith in God. We sing because we believe that we're doing something that is very beneficial.
I'm just so proud and grateful that I've been given this opportunity and to be part of Birmingham Community Gospel Choir. I'm just so grateful.
We chose Now Behold the Lamb because I love the dynamics of the voices. I love the whole process of Now Behold the Lamb. I love him speaking, so I ad-lib and speak a little bit myself because I just think it's such a ministering song.
Community Gospel Choir. Moiwa, a Kirk Franklin song is a good test for any choir. How did they do?
I think if he heard this UK version of it, he would so love it. And when you were singing, Why You Love Me So, Lord, I Shall Never Know, the precious Lamb of God, my stomach was falling out of my one pack.
Carrie, how do you think that vocally it hung together?
I feel vocally like this group have just drawn me into their worship. I mean, it really was worship. There was a very special moment in here. I also just want to ask, what is your name? Dean.
Dean.
You are like a secret weapon. You step forward, and that was the last voice I expected to come out of that body. Just sincere, not just your vocal quality, but this has been the most sincere performance I've seen today.
Sharon.
Oh, they took me there today. I mean, it sounds simple, but what you did was so well drilled. but it was it lifted my spirit and took me someplace else. It washed over me, the Lamb of God. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Birmingham Community Gospel Choir.
That was high, mate.
It was pretty high. I've been practicing all day. My throat's a bit shot, but I had the backup of these guys, and I couldn't have got it through without them. To
So it is a real community choir, this, isn't it?
Oh, it really is, yeah. For all different parts of Birmingham, all completely random jobs, and we all come together just to practice and worship.
And finally, our third community choir in this year's competition, the Reading Community Gospel Choir.
We entered, we didn't ever expect to get through.
When I heard that we'd been accepted as part of the finalists for the competition, I thought, wow.
The tears on the knees, on the floor.
Completely going mad when we found out.
Because we whooped and shouted, kids were wondering, what's going on? An anthem of praise, it's just a great standard. Anytime you sing anything from Richard Smallwood, you know, the hairs on the back of the neck stand up. As difficult as they may be, you just give it your best shot.
Praise him with the timbrel and dance. Praise him with the sound of the trumpet. Praise him with the psaltery and harp. Let everything on the earth praise the Lord. Praise him with timbrel and dance. Praise him on the high sounding cymbals. Praise him with the string instruments. Let everything on the earth praise the Lord. Oh, magnify the Lord. Magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Let us exalt his name together. Praise him with the timbrel and dance. Praise him from the sound of the trumpet. Praise him with the psaltery and harp. Let everything on her breath praise the Lord. Praise him with timbrel and dance. Praise him on the high sounding cymbals. Praise him with string instruments. Let everything on her breath praise the Lord. Oh, magnify the Lord. Magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Magnify the Lord with me. Magnify the Lord. Let us exalt his name together. Oh, be joyful, all you people. Oh, be joyful and clap your hands. Oh, be joyful, all you people. Oh, be joyful and clap your hands. Oh, be joyful, all you people. Oh, be joyful and clap your hands. Oh, be joyful, all you people. Oh, be joyful and clap your hands. Oh, be joyful, all you people. Oh, be joyful and clap your hands. Oh, 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 praise him. Oh, 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 praise him. Oh, 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 praise him. Oh, praise his name. Lift him up. 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 He is. Lift him up. 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 Give him the glory. Lift him up. Lift him up. Savior. Lift him up. 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 Let everything that I breath praise him. Let everything that I breath praise him. Let everything that I breath praise the Lord.
Sharon, that piece is a particularly demanding song to sing. Did they deliver?
This song is so dramatic. There's so much drama in this anthem of praise. And I needed a little bit more drama to come through. The sound was great. There was power at times when I needed it, but I need just a touch more anthem.
Now, Moira, Colin, the conductor, won this competition 2 years ago with a different choir. Do you think he could be a winner this year?
He's fantastic. And I have to say, I mean, technicians will give you technical stuff, but I got the joy of emancipation from you, but there's still more work to do, and Colin is the man to do that.
Carrie,
Richard Smallwood is where gospel meets classical, so you'll hear bits of Bach in there along with that kind of black gospel sound. What I'm hearing from this choir is they've got the gospel feel, but the classical sound needs more work. This was by far the most difficult arrangement. You know, it may not sound it, but that is a very, very hard song to sing. So I felt that given that it was the most difficult, you did really well.
Judges, thank you. Reading Community Gospel Choir.
It's such a hard song to sing. Richard Smallwood, Anthem of Praise. Do you think you deserved more praise from the judges?
Yes.
In a word.
Yes. No, we've had a lot of trials within the choir, and like, you know, this young lady here just came out of hospital to come and sing. So I'm just like, you know, I was praising God anyway because I was just like, my girl's here. So.
We've heard some truly inspirational singing from our 6 choirs, and Connie, you've been backstage with them. What's the atmosphere been like?
It's absolutely electric, David. Honestly, I feel like I'm one of the choir members. I'm that nervous. But I think we've had a good time backstage, haven't we?
Yeah. So, Sharon, up to now, which of the choirs has impressed you most?
I have to say, the rendition of In God's Own Time by Big Sing. Love that.
Carrie, which song by which choir is still resonating with you?
I think favourite song was the Kirk Franklin song by Birmingham City Gospel Choir.
Okay. Moira, at this stage, which choir has impressed you the most?
Ugo, Ugo, Ugo.
Why? Why Ugo?
Because it took me home.
Yeah.
The real gospel way.
Okay. 3 different answers, and that means there's everything to play for, because next week, this competition, which is so close, will resume again when all 6 choirs will sing another great gospel song before the judges decide which one of them will leave here as Songs of Praise Gospel Choir of the Year. But for now, from Connie and I, goodbye.
Bye.